So in this video, I'm going to give you a very quick tutorial on how to use Zoom. Now, when you sign in as a host in Zoom, you're going to see this main screen here. So if you haven't joined your audio, you can join your audio here. If you want to share your screen, you can share your screen here. You can invite others here. However, I would recommend mostly just working with this menu on the bottom. That's what I'm going to be covering. And so if you move your screen towards the bottom of the Zoom screen, you're going to see this menu here. Now, there are some things that you're going to have to do here. So I'm going to show you how to divide students into breakout rooms. However, before I do that, let me mention that as soon as you've divided the students into the breakout rooms, make sure to click on this button here that says security and click on allow participants to share screen. And you can click on security again to make sure that that option is clicked on. The reason for that is so that students can share their screen in their Zoom meeting if that's what they want to do. Okay. So again, by default, unless you make it otherwise when you set up your meeting, and I'll show you how to do that, this is going to be unchecked. So make sure to check it if it's unchecked. Right? But again, I would make sure and wait until everyone is in their breakout room, just in case a student wants to do something, I don't know, inappropriate or something like that. And that way, not everyone will see what they're doing. Okay? Now, this option is for participants. You can see the students that are in the meeting as of now. So right now, there's only 2 people. They're both me. But you can see who they are. You'll see that here. Now, there are some things you can do here. For example, let me do something here. You can, so you won't use many of these, but if you have, for example, any problem at some moment, you might remove people, right? Or put them in waiting rooms. However, I doubt it's going to go to any case like that. If it does, just let me know. But just know that there are some options here. Again, I wouldn't use them. Now, there's also this chat button here, which opens a chat. Now here you can either message everyone or you can message a specific student. In my case, I only have one other student, so if I want to message that one student, I can click on their name. Now it shows who the student is, who the message is being sent to, and then you can send the message. Right? And only that student will receive the message. This is specifically useful if you want to say something to a student, right? But you don't want anyone else to hear, then this is a good way to do it. Just make sure, again, that you're sending it to that student specifically and not to everyone. Okay. Now, there's a share screen option if you want to share your screen. It gives you options for what screen. So if you have multiple tabs open, for example, I have some folders, I have Opera browser, Google Chrome, a game, an app. So it'll show you all of these options and you can decide which one you want to share. And then you can also even have more windows, right? So it'll show all of the windows that are open. Now it's just a record feature. You won't need it, but it's good to know that you can record through Zoom. And then finally, what's most important for us is the breakout rooms option. Okay? So once you start your discussion section, all of your students should be logged in, right, in theory, into your Zoom session. Right? So once that's done, click on breakout rooms, and then you'll get this menu here. Now here, make sure to put as many rooms as you have groups prepared. So for example, if you're going to divide your students into 5 groups, make sure that there's 5 rooms here. If you're going to divide them into 7 groups, make sure that there's 7 rooms. If you're going to divide them into 2 rooms, make sure that there's 2 groups. Sorry, make sure that there's 2 rooms. It's pretty straightforward. In this case, let's choose 4, and then automatically is checked on by default. Make sure to click on manually. Right, that way you can assign students manually to each group. Click on create rooms. Then you're going to get this menu here. If for some reason you want to delete a room, you can just hover over the name, and you can see the delete option. Most important for you, however, is the assign option. Once you've made the groups, now you can click on assign and you'll get a list of all of the students in the Zoom session. Right, so just click on the name of the students you want to assign, let's say to breakout room 1. In this case, let's say I want to assign this student. Right, it's going to do that. Now here you're going to say that it gives you 2 options, add a room or open all rooms. If you want to add more rooms, go ahead and do that. However, before you open all rooms, I would recommend going through each specific breakout room and assigning all of the students to a breakout room. Again, based on the groups that you have prepared. Once you've done that, then you can go ahead and click open all rooms. Now, once you do that, you'll see that this student hasn't joined yet. Right? That is because a notification was sent to the student that says that the host is inviting you to join the breakout room 1. The student has to click join on that option. Right? So you can remind them to click join. I also remind them to do that. Once they click join, it'll load for a little bit. And then you see that now it doesn't say that it's not joined. That is because the student is now in this breakout room. Right, so once all of the students' names are in green like this, you know that all of the students are in breakout rooms. Now, how do you access a specific breakout room? You see that each breakout room here has the option join. All you have to do is click on join and it'll join you to that specific breakout room, right? And it'll look like exactly like the Zoom session here, but only the people in the breakout room are going to be in that specific Zoom session. Okay, so think of a Zoom session inside of a Zoom session. I'm not going to click on join because I'm using a recording feature from Windows that anytime I do something like this, it's going to stop recording. But once you click on join, you're going to be in the meeting. And then if you want to leave that specific breakout room, on the bottom here, there's going to be an option that says leave. Just click on leave, and it's going to give you the option to leave breakout room. And then you're just going to leave and go back to this main Zoom meeting. Now you can close this box at any time. If you want to open it again, just click on breakout rooms. And it's going to open this menu again. So now if you want to join breakout room 2, again, just click on join. You're going to join their meeting, ask if there are any questions, then go down here, click on leave breakout room, and again, you'll be back in this main Zoom meeting. Okay. If you want to move a student to a different breakout room, let's say you assigned this student by mistake to breakout room 1. Right? So you hover over their name, right, in this row here, click move to and assign them to a different breakout room. Let's say breakout room 2. And again, they'll be moved directly to breakout room 2. I believe in this case, they won't be asked to join. They'll just be moved. And now that student is in breakout room 2. So it's as simple as that. Now, don't ever click on close all rooms unless everyone has left and because the discussion is over. If you want to close a specific breakout room, then you can just, again, just hover over a breakout room and it should give you, okay, so it doesn't give you an option to delete the breakout room once you've opened them, right? So if you've opened the rooms, then you can't delete them anymore. So make sure that you have all of the rooms that you're going to need. And again, once everyone's done, then you can click on close all rooms. But that's basically it. That's basically how you manage breakout rooms. So it's very easy to create, very easy to join and leave breakout rooms. And again, you can always close this menu if it's in the way, right? And then you can still. Now, the only thing that's a problem with this chat is that if you have a student in a breakout room and you're in the main room, not in their specific breakout room, you won't be able to message them. So here, see that here in the options, since the student here is in breakout room 2, and I'm in the main Zoom meeting, I can't actually message that student. So if I were to want to message the student by chat, I would have to join the room, and then the option here would appear to chat with that particular student. But that's basically all you need to learn from Zoom. So again, to summarize, once you've created the breakout rooms, make sure to go to security and make sure that this is enabled, right? And if that is enabled, then you're basically good to go. You just have this breakout room option open and make sure to keep joining every room periodically so you can make sure that if the students need any help, you're there to answer questions and just to make sure that they're working on what they're supposed to be working. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. But that's basically the basics on how to use Zoom. Once the meeting is done, you can just click on end here, and you can click end meeting for all, and that's going to end the meeting. Actually, let me mention a couple of things now that I'm here. If you want to mute yourself for some reason, you can see here, there's this microphone symbol. You can click on mute on the bottom left, and now you're mute. Now you're muted. Now students won't be able to listen to you. If you want to stop or start video, like if you want to share your video, you can click here or not. Now, I don't have any camera, so it doesn't let me, but if you have a camera, you can click on start on video. And that's basically it. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, let me know.